Hello and welcome to the Hoof GP. This road's bumpy. Today we're on our way to a farm that we haven't been trimming at before. The people here couldn't quite fit these two cows in their crush. They normally do all the foot trimming by themselves, but these little ladies aren't little at all. They're rather large and couldn't fit in their crush. So they've called us to see if we can get them in ours. This is the Hoof GP, guys. Enjoy the video. So these guys and gals have been trying to contact me for a couple of weeks, and actually they flagged me down the other day as I was passing the farm to see if there was any opportunity to get in there and fit these two big girlies in the crush. Like I say, they normally do all the hoof trimming themselves, but they've not been able to do these two cows because they can't fit in the crush. And if they can't fit in the crush, there's no way to trim them. So hopefully they'll fit in ours. Anyway, let's get there and get them trimmed.
If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go and just shout it out.
Hello! When we arrive at this great little farm, we have a quick conversation to decide what the best plan of action will be, and we decide it's probably best for us to set up outside. The ladies that we're working here with today assure me that these big girlies are nice and quiet, so they should walk straight in. I'm doubtful.
Just be honest, be a man right now.
With the crush backed into position, we set up as quickly as we possibly can because it looks like rain might be looming overhead. Typical, it's just started to rain. Just like me, these purebred Limousin cattle love their food, so Lynn uses a concentrated cattle feed known as cake to lure them into the crush, which it seems to do the trick with this girl.
Oh, something's going on.
Okay, come on, what's it? Come on, look, you'll get it there.
Neither of these cows are actually lame on their feet, but they are pretty overgrown, and that's why we're out here today to make sure that this overgrowth doesn't turn into a serious problem.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line.
These cows lead a pretty natural lifestyle, and they're out in the pretty green fields as much as they possibly can be. That's why their feet look to be in good condition, but something has gone wrong with this back left foot, causing this amount of overgrowth. This cow has an axial wall crack, so if you look on that inner wall of the far away claw, you can see there's a crack running right the way up the inside wall, and that has retarded the growth of this hoof horn, causing the overgrowth. So actually her heel is lower than it should be, and that is leading to underwear, exaggerating the overgrowth. That's because her heel is striking the ground before it should be, kicking the toe high into the air, and meaning that it doesn't wear properly. This isn't a huge problem for the cow, but it does look a little unsightly.
Will be no hard goodbyes, thank God we're civilized. Be on our separate ways as we fade into grey. But I still miss the way you used to feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast and let us go?
As you've just seen, this cow's feet are in pretty good order, and now that we've trimmed back that back left foot, she should be as comfortable as can be for the next 6 or 7 months. So all that's left to do is investigate those little cracks and make sure there's nothing untoward, and move on to contestant number 2.
Guess we wanna believe that it's not too late. And what do we care to dream? We gotta
Lynn tries the trusted food luring method we used earlier on to such great effect, but I can tell you now, it didn't go quite so well. So Muggins here got his bum into work, trying to push her into the crush. She did have a slight weight advantage though.
On you go. Yeah. Get on. Up.
Come on, girl, push.
It's quick as I've ever seen Jim Allison. Are you going to shut them gates and what?
No, it's alright.
Alright. Come on, lass.
Well, the f***'s off the ground.
Jesus. Up. Come on, lass. Come on, lass. Come on.
Shut it.
Whew, I made that look easy, didn't I? Now on to the job in hand. Let's get this little princess's feet looking just as pretty as the rest of her. Believe it or not, the outer back claws on cows' feet are actually slightly larger than the inner claw, naturally. They also grow slightly quicker, and because they're growing quicker and slightly larger, that results in a little bit of overgrowth. So it's my job to make sure that the weight distribution between these two digits is absolutely identical. That way she won't bruise and no problems will occur. We dish or model this part of the cow's sole out to relieve pressure from the pedal bone above. The base of the pedal bone is actually fairly flat and smooth, but right at the back of it there's a little undulation, a little projection sticking down. It's called the flexor tuberosity, and it's basically an anchor point for the huge tendon that runs right up the back of the cow's leg, all the way from the hip right down to its anchor point here on the pedal bone. And us modelling out the cow's sole creates a void and allows for movement within the hoof capsule that won't cause bruising and ultimately ulceration on the cow's foot.
All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do, I'll do anything. As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. Swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me.
If Lynn had been able to fit these cows in her crush, then they would have been trimmed a few weeks ago. As it is, the back feet on both cows were slightly overgrown, and trimming them will ensure that no great problems arise. Whether you have 5,000 cows on your farm or just 2, it's important to make sure that this overgrowth is dealt with as quickly as possible. Because when a cow becomes lame, even if we do a fantastic job and can turn her foot right around, the problems will be everlasting. Changes happen within the hoof capsule that mean these cows are infinitely more likely to become lame again.
Nice and drama free.
And with that said and done, it's time for us to pack up and head on home. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, we'll catch you on the next one.